Hi peeps, in it with a brand new vlog. We're gonna vlog today what happened over the past few days. The doc gave me an all clear to do some light walking, so that is what we're doing. We're getting some light walking in. And T, if you're watching this, the foot is perfectly fine, because I know you'll worry if you see me walking. But yeah, so relaxing today. Other than this, we'll get home, I'll eat some food and do a little bit more relaxing, and then definitely need a haircut. My hair grows back like super quick, so there's not really a lot of stuff I can do about it. I'll get one before I come to London. I'm going to London in like 4 or 5 days, I do believe. But yeah, it's been good. Like, we had some stressful days, not yesterday, day before yesterday, and we're gonna talk about it, because one of my pet peeves, or one of the things that really like irks me, and especially after doing psychology, is when someone tries to tell you how you are in a moment or how you feel, like they own a crystal ball. And it happened the other day, and it was very, I don't know, it didn't annoy me. It did afterwards, but my brain was having a conversation, and I said something, and then someone was like, well, why are you being this certain way? Why are you being snippy with me? Why are you being like annoyed? And I was like, I'm not perfectly happy. You asked me a question, I answered it. And then they couldn't let it go. They were like, well, you being this way. I'm like, I'm not. I don't even feel that way. I don't even feel anything towards that way. So that stressed me out for the rest of the day. I just didn't want to. I was like, what is it with people who like feel a certain way, then have to project the way they feel onto certain situations? I'm like, you know what, whatever, let's clear it. Oh, look at that, now we're out of the sun. It's like perfect picture. God, you can see every like blemishment. But yeah, definitely a haircut. But yeah, that was just irritating. It used to happen all the time in certain situations. It used to drive me up the wall, because at that point the conversation's over, because you think I feel a certain way, and you're like so far away from the actual truth that it's pointless carrying on that conversation. So that's been happening, and we had like a good chuckle about it, because I got home and I jumped online with a bunch of people and a bunch of friends, and we was having the same conversation, because we used to do it to a friend just to annoy him. Like, we just used to rage bait him a little bit, a little bit of banter. Obviously we knew in real life that's not a thing, but it's different when it's between friends and things, and you're doing it to kind of wind people up and have a laugh. And we all had a laugh about it, and that was fine. But you know, when it just comes to like when you're in serious situation and serious moments, I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. I was like, what are we doing? So I had to just end the conversation. I was like, let's just move on. Because then I was like, I said to myself, I was like, I'm just going to make everything laughs and fun, even though that's what it was before. And then we forgot about it. But I was like, I'm going to vlog it, because it's in moments like that where it kind of kills the mood. Like, the conversation was nothing about anything bad or anything. It was just the minute someone projects a thought that they're feeling, instead of just asking, they decide to go, oh no, you're feeling this way. And it's like, no, I'm not. But now I don't want to talk to you, because you think I'm feeling this way. So that happened a few days ago. So other than that, I did put 2 new Marvel Rivals videos on my stream. Sorry, you're going to have this weird angle for now. They're up on my YouTube channel if anybody wants to go watch them. Which was funny, because I had some guy I'm going to tell you the story. You'll be able to see it in the video. One thing you can't see is chat in the video. But someone came into my stream, and I do appreciate the follow and the sub and everything. That's awesome. But it came into my stream, and we were talking Marvel Rivals, and they were like, "Oh, let's just see you lock in and win this game." And I was like, "Cool." And we won. We won the next like 3-4 games. But then the conversation got really weird because I'm just having fun playing ranked, just ranking up. You know what I mean? Casually just ranking up. And randomly he was like, he was like, "Oh, who do you main?" I was like, "Well, normally I start with DPS, and then after DPS, no one wants to play healers, so I transition to healer. And then I always end up being a tank." So I was like, right now I'm just maining tanks. And then he was like, "We'll lock in tank for the next 3 games. And I was like, "I am. I've just said I'm playing tank." And then I was like, "Oh, let me bring the conversation." I was like, "Okay, what do you mean?" And that initial thought, I was like, "You're gonna say DPS." And they did. A lot of people do just main DPS. And he was like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah, I was like, that's awesome that you main DPS." I was like, the thing that irritates me about Marvel Rivals and Overwatch is people who play characters and play certain roles who don't know the role or the kit, which then affects the team. And this then triggered him to go, it's not against him. I was just saying the reason why sometimes the community and everything annoys me in those moments, because I played Overwatch every day for, God, I think like 4 years with good old Tom Noob over there. Don't know who I'm talking about. So I played like every day. And I was just saying this what annoys me. And it was like, "Well, my stats don't lie." I was like, "Who's calling your stats out?" And then I keep playing. And then I was just explaining like, "Oh, like the reason I used to play, like I transitioned from Moira in Overwatch to Scarlet Witch because they're kind of similar in the way they play a little bit." And it was like, "Oh, that makes sense." I was like, "Yeah." And then it's just like random. He's like, "So are you serious about learning how to tank?" And I was like, in what way am I serious in like tanking? And randomly, like, and I was like, "Wait, where's this conversation going? It's going such a weird turn." And I was like, "In what way?" And it was like, well, there's no hidden agenda in it. I was just asking. I was like, "But I'm taking it serious. Like, my playstyle says I'm taking it serious." Like, and the second game, someone was like, "Oh, Penny, would you just switch?" Because I was playing Penny. They were like, "Could you just switch to Magneto so we can just have a little bit of a shield?" I was like, "Yeah, of course. Awesome." It didn't affect the outcome. We still won. We were winning anyway, but I was like, "Cool. Yeah." Not played Magneto. So the start of it was a little crazy, but understood that it's like a Zarya player. So anyway, I come, and then yeah, he was like, "Oh, there's no hidden agenda." And I was like, "Yeah, but the way you said it was like, no one's serious." And I was like, my brain then was like, and the other thing I can't really stand is like people who are like one-trick ponies, because you don't, like, help to the team at all in like certain moments if you need to swap. And I think maybe he got his like feelings hurt a little bit. I don't really know. But then I had to explain to him, I was like, "You do realise, like, just because I'm streaming this game," I was like, "it's not my main game." I was like, "I originally play a lot of like MMORPGs and stuff." And I think in his head, just crazy story, in his head, it's like that this is all I played. Like Marvel Rivals every day, in and out. Marvel Rivals. I was like, no. I was like, I've got other things to do. I was like, if I was a one-trick pony, Plus, if I was a one-trick pony, then yeah, it'd be easy. It'd be easier to play Marvel Rivals day in and day out. If you're not learning any character, you're just playing the same character that you've probably like mastered and good at. So, but that was my weird stream. But the 2 videos are up on YouTube, and I'll leave. Well, you'll be watching this on YouTube anyway, so you'll see them, and there'll be more going up. And also, I'm going to do some Soul Frame videos at some point as well. Sorry, I'm just trying to. My right hand's a little achy. But yeah, so other than that, the stress, start streaming. I did do a sponsored, like a little sponsored stream the other day. Sent me a new microphone and everything, which works better than my other one. So that is bonus. But I'm just going to leave it there for today. I'll catch up on the next one, because I'm going to start climbing up these crazy people, and I will see you on the next vlog. Much love. Peace.